What's going on, Whiskey Peeps? It's your boy Frankie P here. It's been quite a while. A couple of subjects to talk about. In the Catholic religion, which is the type of school that my children are currently attending, we celebrate the process of Lent, the observance of Lent, where you give up, you're supposed to give up three things, but at the age of the children, they give up one thing. They tell them to give up three, but we at home say, hey, give up one thing that'd be hard to give up. And if they can't attain that level of sacrifice at this age, we don't hold them accountable, obviously, because they're children, right? As we went through this process, they said, oh, well, I'm going to give up this. One gave up video games, one gave up candy, and one gave up soda. Is this achievable for children? Not really. But they tried, and they do very good, actually. They still adhere to it pretty well. I was told I need to give up alcohol. And I did. It was the hardest 10 minutes of my life. No, I'm just kidding. I gave it up for about a week and a half, but inevitably, whiskey thoughts with Frankie P, right? So here I am, talking to y'all. I know Kevin's gonna hate this, but I have a more permanent Starbucks cup. Kev, I still got the crystal, I still do, but unfortunately, I just can't stray from my Starbucks good. This is a more permanent cup though. Like, this is one I can reuse, wash and reuse and wash and reuse. So, Whiskey Peeps, we out here. What's the hardest thing you ever gave up? I would like to see my brother give up alcohol or video games. Both would possibly lead to a case of suicide. So, Jimmy, if you're listening, put the gun down. No, I'm just kidding. Lent is, as a whole, it's hard to let go of things that we are used to, accustomed to, that we repetitiously contribute to, adhere to, submit to, right? But good times nonetheless. I was out on the route today and I was talking to people, and several people, yesterday and today said, hey, Frankie P, we love you, man, but where the fuck are the YouTube videos? And I said, you know what, man? You're right. I said, real life gets to you. So for all you YouTube creators out there that are doing this shit, like Gray Hughes Investigates and other channels, Gray Hughes Investigates, me and him, I think he blocked me on my channel, but I still watch him all the time. Because he's very adamant about his own opinion, and you have to adhere to his opinion or fuck you. But hey, fuck you too. I still love the material you create. He's on here every day, several hours a day, and makes videos, 3D animations of scenarios. This is all true crime related, but Gray Hughes, you the man. So for all of y'all YouTube content creators that are out here every day making material day after day after day, damn, you good. You solid. I don't know how y'all do it. It's hard. I wanted to also talk today about music. What is the impact of music on your life? How does music affect you? As an artist, it affects me in different ways. If I listen to Marilyn Manson or Godhead, I'm stroking hard lines and making violent, scary monsters and paint brushes that are depicting scenes of absolute horror. But if I listen to Bach or Chopin, light-hearted, whimsical, non-representational, swavy, wavy, loose lines, music impacts me greatly as an artist. It gets to my core, right? But how does music affect you as a person? Does it make you happy to hear certain things, sad to hear certain things? Does music impact you enough to where you have to turn it off when you hear a certain thing? Or does it bring you back 20 or 30 or even 5 years? My brother sent me a clip from a CD called Pure Moods, and I returned to a place I thought I never would, and it was weird to hear this one song. I think it's called Amadeus or Amadeus, or it's not the first CD of Pure Moods, and there I was, decades back, living those memories again. It's interesting how much music impacts us. We let it sink into our subconscious, and it is almost cemented. We'll say glued, but even cemented sometimes to a particular memory, person, place, or thing. And we're brought back when we hear this after an absence of these lyrics, notes, or beats. It's pretty fascinating to me that we can be transported all the way back just based off of a simple ticks, notes, notches, sounds. It's pretty amazing, actually. So, to all my whiskey peeps, all my whiskey thoughts, what album brings you back, brings you to a place where you cannot return? For me, actually, let me give you a couple. Godhead made an album called Evolver, and that is the core of my aggressive and hard-driven art. And then we have anything by Chopin will bring me to a lighter release of feeling, emotion. That brings me over decades of time. Chopin just has me everywhere. Brian McKnight was a big one in my past. Brings back good memories. Garbage, version 2.0. Brian McKnight was like he was all over the place, so I couldn't really limit to one album. But Garbage, version 2.0. There's a couple albums in my life that really impacted me in a positive way, and I don't think I'll ever be able to release them or let them go. They'll always be here with me, and here, and in here. So, Whiskey Thoughts, Whiskey Peeps, what albums impact you in that way? What albums bring you to a place where you're in complete solace, in complete anger, in complete depression, or in complete happiness? Tell me in the comments below. Let me know. Where you at? You know where we at? We out here. Frankie P, love y'all. Thanks for all the support. Peace out, peeps.